Let's do this. What's going on, viewers of the tube? Tyler here, Chico Crypto, coming to you guys live. It is a beautiful Sunday. NFL football on. Niners and Ravens are having a good game right now. If any of you guys are tuning into that, that's pretty much Super Bowl right now. Both teams are excellent. Yo, what's up, Batman? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the stream, and all 120 of you preparing for this stream. So I told you guys 6,000's coming. I told you what was going to happen. I had it at the wrong time frame. It looks like it was expanded a little time out over a week. I thought it was going to happen last weekend, but it's happening this weekend. And it is the manipulation. So Friday, I'm sure most of you saw Bakkt volume was exploding, and the market started reversing, going from, the low of 6,600 we had, 6,400, and started moving on up. And it pushed up all the way up to the 8,000 range, $7,800 range, which I said it was going to do, like spot on. And now it's coming back down. So this is the long manipulation. They're getting people to set up their longs. A lot of the YouTubers looked at the Bakkt volume exploding. Oh, Bitcoin institutions are here. No, you guys, they are setting all the retail traders up. And it's going to be going down, down, down. The big squeeze, I think, is coming on Monday. And it will start Monday, and probably by Wednesday, Thursday, we may hit 6K. So I pretty much said this was going to happen too. Last week, I thought it was going to happen over last weekend, but it didn't. It took a little time frame, a little bit longer.
Now here is that chart with the actual price movement. Doesn't that seem a tiny bit odd, pushing way above the blue line way too quick? And if you couldn't see this and a nice consolidation down coming, you need to stop watching chat tubers. Bitcoin will consolidate down, and Angelo's 6K call is coming. I'm not going to try and predict when, but soon it will come down to this level. Why? Well, pulling out that 4-year cycle chart once more, zoomed in, we can see around this time, according to the chart, we should be in the 4K to 5K range. Although I have mentioned this before, the dip down to 3K was an anomaly because of the hash wars. And the actual bottom, if that never happened, might have been more in between the 4K to 5K range. Thus, a 6K BTC around this time is actually where it should be.
So pretty much, you guys see Bitcoin, this bull run we had in 2019 was an anomaly. This one pumped when it shouldn't have, in my opinion. So we're going to come back down to Bitcoin's natural price level, which, according to natural growth, should be in the 5 to 6K range. So, and that's going to happen also for the U.S. miner purge. China is going to try to increase their dominance over Bitcoin mining, as U.S. miners at our electricity costs here are pretty much unprofitable, 5 to 6K. So, yeah, smash that like button. Cryptocurrency's got it right. Enigma's been doing great. No Enigma news for this episode. I got some actually crazy stuff I'm talking about this episode. You guys are tuning in for an excellent live stream. But I'll answer a few more questions before I get into that. Oh, actually, before I get into the questions, let's do a little Tyler analysis. You guys know me. I am not a technical guy. I just like to draw. And pretty much, based on the not technicals, the fundamentals is how I base price off of. I do look at a little technical analysis because there is value in that. Like Angelo BTC, he is more of a technical trader. So I do look at the top technical traders. I just don't try to do it myself because that's fucking ridiculous. Anyone who thinks they're a TA master within like a year of doing it is stupid. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I think it's just going to go, and then by Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to have the big dip down to 6K. And it'll bounce off there pretty hard, in my opinion. CME gap, we created one over the weekend because of the pump. So that's what I'm saying is basically the institutions, they have everyone set up. They put all their shorts in on Friday, and they don't really affect the price until, the contract is executed. And if it gets down to their level, which they're going to be going on the retail-based exchanges to dump to get it down to that level, they're going to be making out like bandits on both the retail exchanges, BitMEX, Binance, Bybit, whatever you, and they're going to be making out like bandits on the institutional CME and Bakkt. Yeah, it's going to be gnarly. That's my prediction, but it's just a prediction. I may be completely wrong. Completely wrong. So that's my TA for today. Just a little paint and a red line down. Hope you guys like that. Hope what? Charles Hoskinson? I'll fight Charles Hoskinson. Fuck yeah, I'll fight him. Put me and him in a UFC ring. Oh my god. Charles doesn't know I'm a fucking wrestler, dude. I will fuck you up. But that's not here nor there. I guarantee you Charles will not step in a ring with me. What do I think about Nano? Not the biggest fan of it. I'm not the biggest fan of DAGs, personally. Smart contracts. I hear Nano's trying to work on smart contracts, but they're nowhere near it. Oh, yeah, no, I'll be 100% for it. UFC fight. I'm not a boxer. I'm a UFC fighter, so if Charles wants to step in a ring, the little gloves, and let me take you down and choke him out, I'm down. Oh yeah, I'm 100% serious. I will fight him in a UFC ring. Charles doesn't know I'm a fucking pretty damn good wrestler, so gonna be funny. Why do I hate on so many YouTubers? Because they suck and I don't have a filter. That's why. I'm not a UFC fighter. I've taken 2 years of jiu-jitsu. But no, not a UFC fighter. I was a really damn good wrestler back in high school. So Charles, oh boy, you're going to get fucked up. But what I want to get into is some content you're only going to get on Chico Crypto. It's crazy stuff I'm going to be talking about. No one else is going to be talking about this because they're scared. So, Trump has announced, I'm not a big fan of Trump, but I'm a big fan of what he's doing right now because this needs to be done and no one's done it for years and they've let the cartels get too big. Trump is aiming to designate the Mexican drug cartels as terrorist groups. Yes, this is big. So, the cartels, they're not moving marijuana anymore, you guys. They're moving the harder stuff. They're moving heroin, fentanyl, and things like that, methamphetamine. And they get a lot of their supplies to make these from China. China is one of the biggest producers of fentanyl. They're one of the biggest producers of pseudoephedrine, and they ship it over in containers to Mexico, where they make it in their labs, and then they ship it up through the border to the U.S. And Trump's not liking that. So what the Mexicans do to launder a lot of that money, because they are working with a lot of these banks, and the cartels are working together, Chinese banks, they use the Chinese underground banking systems to launder the money and wash it and get it into legitimate shell companies across the globe. So a lot of these Cubs, Chinese underground banking systems, they're estimated to have over 10,000 clients and launder over 100 billion per year. Pretty big. And I mean, they're starting to take them down. This was just in October of 2019. 3 men accused of an international money laundering scheme pairing Mexican traffickers and Chinese nationals. Xu Fengzhu, Xianli Lan, and Zhao Kansu. They were in the U.S. up in Portland, but they have fled to China where they're pretty much safe from the long arm of the U.S. law. But it's happening. The U.S. is coming after a lot of these Cubs, the cartels, and they're trying to stop this. And what these Cubs use, it is crypto, Bitcoin, and Tether. They have moved to Tether. It was Bitcoin probably 4 or 5 years ago, mostly when Tether wasn't around. But as you can tell from the volumes going on right now, they are using Tether. Cubs operate with Tether. It's known. 100% known. And guess who is, helping probably these Cubs? I mean, he's from China. Binance is the largest holder of Tether, does the largest denomination transactions in Tether, and they are getting fiat on their exchange. Yeah, this guy. So basically, CZ Binance spilled the beans that, some of Alipay and WeChat were helping facilitate some of these P2P transactions for a lot of these Chinese crypto brokers, which are involved with the Mexican drug cartels. And Alipay says, no, we are not. No, you cannot. So when CZ spilled the beans that this was going on, he fucked up, guys. I'll tell you that right now. He spilled the beans that a lot of these larger companies were working with these cryptocurrency brokers to facilitate large OTC transactions. I mean, he messed up. I'll tell you that right now. Big time. I would get out of Binance coin. I would get out of Binance. I mean, it's going down. I'll tell you that right now. And this ties back to Virgil Griffith, U.S. programmer for the Ethereum Foundation. Just got arrested for going to North Korea, their capital, whatever, Pyongyang, and basically presented at their crypto blockchain conference. I forget what it was called, and presented how to help North Korea evade sanctions from the U.S. Oh, buddy, stupid. So Virgil Griffith, he is arrested right now. He is in custody. So that U.S. citizen, Virgil Griffith, thought he was, could escape the long arm of the law. He wasn't coming back to the U.S. He had been living in Singapore. He thought, Singapore, I was safe. Who else thinks they're safe in Singapore? CZ Binance. I just slipped that we will begin Binance Singapore fiat exchange. Yeah, fiat out of Singapore. And this is what CZ Binance says. He said he never stays in one place for too long, living out of short-term rentals and hotels in Singapore, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. So, Singapore, he thinks he's safe. The only places he is safe out of those three is Taiwan, because there is no extradition policies. But here's the big thing. So that North Korea blockchain conference, this Cao de Banos, he was basically the facilitator of that conference. And he claimed that some foreign companies even signed contracts with the North Korean government to develop blockchain system in areas like education, medicine, and finance. However, he added none of the big names attending the conference or signing the contract could be revealed due to sanctions and fake news. So Virgil Griffith, he's arrested. He's spilling the beans on who was all there. I'll tell you that right now. And if CZ Binance was there, which he possibly could be, he's going down. I'll tell you that right now. It's crazy, you guys. Eagle, ow. Of course, man. Yeah, I got you. This is crazy, you guys. And I got even more crazy stuff. You sound like a sheep praising the U.S. flexing its muscle. No, I actually praise when, Mexican cartels who hack people's heads off and destroy families. I know the U.S., destroys families and stuff, but the cartels are no good. And if you're supporting any of this, you're supporting the cartels. That's all I got to say to you. Agree to bomb Mexico then. No, I agree to let U.S. military operations take out, a lot of the leaders. The cartels are bad people, you guys. If you support that, oh my God, something's wrong with you. I don't like Trump none. I hate Trump. But I think it's good that he's taking out people that hack a lot of people's heads off and torture. I know the U.S. has done a lot of that, but I'm sorry. It's worse what the cartels are doing. My top 3 coin? My top 3 holds right now are Bitcoin, Chainlink, and Ethereum. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Agency is stored in the balls. Whoever is supporting this, like Binance and all that, you are scumbags. You are supporting literal people that torture, hack off heads. Sell people through the sex trade. It's, whew. The U.S. government is a cartel. Oh my God. People are delusional. U.S. government sucks. I mean, all government sucks, but the cartels are too powerful. I'll tell you that right now. The cartels they own the Mexican government. And you want to know why? I mean, it's kind of scary. Mexico just defended their cartels. The Mexican government warned they will not allow U.S. military operations against cartels. Why? Because the cartels own the Mexican government. They're also involved with the Chinese government. I'll tell you that right now. And I mean, the U.S. government isn't good, but it is the better of the bad. I'll tell you that right now. No, Bakkt never responded to my email. Oh, and this was kind of interesting too. So just last month, Binance made their first strategic investment into a media outlet, a Chinese media outlet, Mars Finance, and they invested about 200 million. Oh, no, they didn't invest personally. But it shows you that, Binance is going to try to use the strategy of buying up the media, and then they'll be able to really influence how people see Binance. So that's very scary. But I mean, if anyone connected to CZ Binance attended that North Korea conference, Virgil spilling the beans. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, no, I'll do a UFC fight with Charles. I'm not a boxer. What do I think about IOTA? It's all right. I mean, and this is so funny too about Charles Hoskinson wanting to box me. I mean, when someone wants to fight someone for someone, just spreading what he uncovers, it shows you that he's really actually a shitty person and he's trying to hide something. Because you don't get upset like that unless, you're trying to hide something. Hey, Ollie Bear Info Channel. So the next thing I want to, this is also exactly why, they're understanding that China is helping them. The drug profits slipping into a lot of the cartels, they're moving out into the shell companies, getting washed as border seizures has pretty much plummeted. I think in 2007, before Bitcoin and crypto was invented, 200 million was seized going across the border. As of 2017, I think it was $960,000. So yeah, it's obvious they're getting the money washed. Yeah, Charles is totally looking. It's funny that he's got to try to box me for publicity. You got to use Chico channel to pump your coin now. Oh, I'll do it. I mean, hell yeah, if he's promoting my channel, I'll take it too. So this is, again, more content you will only find on the Chico channel, and it ties back to kind of not really to the North Korea stuff, but it does tie back to the cartel and money moving across the borders. And you guys are gonna be like, what the hell? When I'm first talking about this. So outside of Chico, where I'm from, there is the first Titan 1 missile silo built. It was built during the Cold Wars to hold one of the Titan nukes to protect us from not North Korea, Cold War, Russia, and all those guys. And yeah, this is a property now. But this is what it looks like on the plans. It's huge. It's basically able to fit a whole city underneath of it. They built it in the 50s, 60s, and it cost like 40 million back then, which is like almost $250,000, over $250,000 today. And it pretty much got decommissioned after the Cold War. Well, if anyone knows who Palmer Luckey is, he is the founder of Oculus. Well, I was interested in the silo. I always wanted to get in it just to explore it and stuff. So the other day I was doing some research to figure out, who owns it now. And I found out Palmer Luckey, the founder of freaking Oculus, he owns it now. So he has already a house on top of a decommissioned Atlas missile silo in upstate New York. And he also bought a property in Chico with a decommissioned Titan I missile silo and several military vehicles. I was like, what in the world? So I started doing some research. You know Chico. And there's Palmer. He's super young. He's only like 27 years old right now. Oh, and here's actually the Titan I. This was taken in 2018. I'm figuring out some crazy shit, you guys. So this is just guys going in it when it was decommissioned. Not gonna go through the whole video. They need better lighting, that's for sure.
Blast.
Oh, I think it's glass.
See, you can see where this is.
Yeah, should have brought a way better light. But that's the silo. So basically, I looked up, where is the property located? And its location is 3485 Kiefer Road, off of Missile Base Road. I actually went and viewed the property the other day. I'll tell you guys about that in a little bit. So I did some research on Butte County, who was building. And it looks like this was issued just earlier this year. So it looks like they are starting to do work on the silo. And the valuation for the job was over 600 grand. Big job, especially for the Chico area. That's a huge job. Well, it's not under Palmer Luckey's name. It's under Eris Dome LLC. So I was like, what in the world? And it's not even, the applicant is this Bacoca Jr. Bruno. So I basically looked up Eris Dome LLC, Palmer Luckey. And I found out, oh yeah, Friendlords Keep Inc. It's basically Palmer's Luckey shell companies he has. It's a network of LLCs he has. Eris Dome right there. Palmer Freeman Luckey right there. It's pretty much a web. So I was like, okay. So Palmer's just trying to hide that the work's not being done under him. So I basically looked up Eris Dome LLC and all those names friends keep, and it's from this Super Nintendo game in the freaking 90s called Chrono Trigger. I played Chrono Trigger. Can't remember much of it, but I rented it. So I started looking up what the hell is Eris Dome. So Eris Dome, it's a location in Chrono Trigger, appearing in the future. It houses the remaining survivors of the horrible incident that destroyed Guardia in the year 1999 AD. The descendants of Chrono and Marley reside here as the elders of the community. So I was like, what in the world? It's basically a bomb shelter. So he's doing he's building a bomb shelter under Bomb Shelter LLC name. And you take a look at this Eris Dome LLC, the picture, they have it from Chrono Trigger. It's spooky how similar it is to the plans. Like, tell me that's not freaking weird. Freaking weird, guys. So, pretty much similar plans. And then you look into this. So I think it's going to be turned into a research facility for some future military operations for the U.S. Because after Palmer Luckey sold Oculus, he started a defense company called Onadrill. It's one of the swords from Lord of the Rings. He named it after. The guy's a nerd. It's worth $1 billion now. His defense company, valued at more than $1 billion. And he's working with the military to create attack drones. I mean, it's crazy. So, and he's also building a virtual border wall. So you remember Trump's wall he said he was going to build? It's not an actual wall. He's hiring Palmer Luckey to build a virtual AI powered wall. Freaking crazy, you guys. So, and then you look up, they're building military powered AI technology. And like I said, I went out to check the property. There's literally brand new buildings being built on it. Military style fencing, 20 feet tall with the barbed wire circled around it. It's like, what? You can't even get close to the property anymore. Base Chico, hell yeah. So I figured that out. I'm trying to figure, I might do like a Chico news story because not even in Chico anyone knows about this. So crazy shit's going on. How is that possible to have an AI powered wall? It uses sensors. I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much, but they already have some of the towers because they're just towers and they go every I think 100 yards or something like that, and they're able to sense people crossing the wall and they alert the authorities. No, don't buy Oculus stock because Oculus is sold. Palmer's not even involved in it anymore. I would buy his defense company stock. I mean, on a drill. And drill. Yeah, I mean, Virgil's going to reveal a lot about who was at that North Korea conference. And that's one thing, too, about Vitalik defending him today. That's scary. Vitalik might have been there. And, I mean, if Vitalik goes down, oh, man, crypto is going to be crazy. Oh, yeah. I forgot to pull that up, but that don't matter. Crazy stuff, though, that I researched, huh? I'm going to still dig into it, figure out what's going on. Oh, yeah. And this, again, I should add this over, but this is just fact that Chinese companies, North Korea laundered money through a Hong Kong-based blockchain firm. Again, who's been working in Hong Kong, CZ, Binance, and a lot of those guys. I mean, I'm not saying CZ's working with Kim Jong-un or anything. I'm just saying there's a possibility. He is a big guy in the industry. I mean, and I'm sure North Korea was paying a lot to the people to go. Money talks. Got way too much stuff up right now. I don't even know where I'm at. That's funny. What do I think about AGI Singularity Net? I don't know. I haven't looked into it. You ignore Digibyte? I don't ignore Digibyte. It was just in my video a couple weeks ago. Oh, nice, Vicky Tech buddy. Yeah, App Geeks got it. Camera and images recognition using AI on towers for surveillance along with drones. Yeah, the drones will follow them basically after they get away from the wall and it will alert the authorities. Not a big fan of Matic. I mean, if you want to look at a scaling solution out of Binance IEO, I would look at Harmony because they are more involved. Matic isn't involved with too many projects that I've seen. They built some kind of cool stuff, but it's not too many people are utilizing it besides the people within their group. Harmony, is creating an F2 client, and it's interoperating with other F2 clients. Yeah, I'm still into ICX, just not buying anymore. I just keeping what I have. Energy earn drops. People got them. Nice. It's awesome, guys. Oh, yeah. I'm also using the Brave browser right now, if you guys can't tell. I would download it, and if you didn't tell your family at the Thanksgiving dinner table to download it, you're crazy. Because that's how we get mass adoption. is you let people use a Brave browser, earn crypto for doing what they normally do, and then next bull run, they look at it and it's worth, $500,000. They're like, oh, crap. Will USDT be number one on next bull run? What? No. Please no. If USDT is number one, we're going to have a USDT market cap of over $131 billion. That means over 131 billion USDT. That would be scary. Yo-ho, what's up, brother? That's pretty much every live stream, Dimitri Coing. I mean, you can't really control who watches your live stream, so it just happens. Randy Dupree, thanks, brother. I appreciate the tip, man. Yeah, it's kind of annoying when you guys have shills and they're just like putting their crypto they like and then a question mark. It's like, come on, guys. Stop. Or have you researched VRA? Guys, get out of crap coins. Constellation, I'm not saying it's a crap coin, but yeah, I like Brave. Xerox staking, oh yeah. I think that's delayed for another couple days. Yeah, like if you're gonna show it, like ask a question or something. Oh, Twig, I appreciate the bat tips, man. Yeah, just don't spam. I mean, you can say your coin. Oh, Alex, yeah, no, Wayne died, unfortunately. Yeah, I miss him. Miss him like hell. Yeah, Enigma's been doing great. It's a solid project, privacy layer 2 scaling solution. I mean, people don't realize it's not only a layer 2 privacy solution, it's layer 2 scaling. And a lot more things are coming because of a lot of the optimistic rollup, OVM. But this is stupid. I'll tell you that right now, Vitalik. Like, crazy. Vitalik might have been at that meeting. I refuse to take the convenient path of throwing Virgil under the bus because I firmly believe that would be wrong. I'm signing reasoning below. And he gives some reasoning, and it's just Vitalik, stupid, man. You're putting a target on your back. That's what I said right here. You stupid, stupid little boy, Vitalik. Bad move, man. Bad move. It's idiotic is what it is. How will USA stop Tether if they are located in Hong Kong and they have no jurisdiction to arrest anyone from there? China for sure is not letting USA go into Hong Kong for whatever reason. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, man. I mean, tensions are going to heat up, I'm telling you guys, between the US and China because of this. I mean, the reason China went through and they shut down a lot of the crypto brokers recently and Binance, all that Binance FUD, Binance's office got shut down. It's because China was trying to please the US. The US knows Cubs are working to launder Mexican cartel money. So China went through and did a little purge of the shit ones, the ones they didn't like. The crypto brokers. They purged them, they're gone. But they didn't purge them all. China, China wants to own the world. They want to have their currency as most dominant. Mexican cartels are their ally in that. Bitcoin is their ally in that. Tether is their ally in that. So they're not going to stop, but they don't want, a full-on war yet with the US. So they shut them down to please the US. The US was going to do some shit, you guys. They were threatening to shut down one of China's largest banks. Give them the death sanction of where they cannot transact in US dollars. And that was only like a couple weeks ago. And then a week later, they shut down all the crypto brokers. Come on, guys. China bowed to daddy US. They did, because they had to. But they didn't shut down all of them. Yeah, it's just playing the game. It's a game, you guys. Everyone's playing it. Yeah, we may not like USA control, but DPRK is just insane. Well, I predict Bitcoin is going to go down to 6K. So I'm not telling you to wait, do anything. This is just what I see in the charts. No financial advice. I mean, I'm accumulating around this range. 5 to 7K is great accumulation, in my opinion. My view on Loki, haven't looked into it, man. If I haven't talked about it on my channel, I have not looked into it. I don't talk about stuff just to get people to follow me. Like, that's what a lot of the YouTubers do. They just talk about every coin under the sun so they get everyone's community to follow them. No, I'm not going to talk about something I don't like. That's, or never heard of. Don't know anything about. Oh my God. Oh, we got a vet shill in here. Vet is pumping right now. Oh, let's see this pump from VeChain. Oh my God, you guys, this is a freaking scam. My opinion has not changed because when I told people to sell, it was right here. Or no. No. Way long ago, actually. It was 2018. No, VeChain, I mean, it's a centralized Western controlled. I mean, they did this to do the hustle to the Western investors. They sold it to take from Western investors. Now Western investors are the bag holders. You think that China's going to adopt something to make a bunch of Western people rich? No. No, I said to sell right here. Yeah, that shit was garbage. Thanks, Randy Dupree. VeChain is dog poo poo. I mean, it's not necessarily too, like, there may be some tech from VeChain that gets adopted. Not VeChain tokens, you guys. I'll tell you that right now. There may be some tech that China adopts from VeChain, but it will be a private solution with their own DCEP currency used. Ugh. You guys are just getting hustled. Rocket Pool, I hold a little bit I bought, but I mean, and Rocket Pool may be a couple years off, unfortunately, because they're relying on proof of stake from Ethereum. But I mean, they are supposed to have proof of stake come out next year. They better. This one's going to be a long squeeze. They're going to be squeezing out the longs. Short squeeze is when they rocket the price up. Yeah, I still hold my ELA. It's the only Chinese crypto I'm fully in. Bat token is pushing for centralization. Wow, like Elastos and Rocket Pool hustled me. I'm actually doing pretty well on my I'm a little bit down on Elastos, but not a lot. Rocket Pool is actually solid, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I hold a little bit of synthetics. The one thing I don't like about synthetics is it's a really it's hard to explain. Getting out if you're a whale is going to be tough. If you hold a lot of synthetic tokens, you know, you end up making $10 million in synthetics. I mean, you can't even get rid of it right now without crashing the market. So that's more liquidity built around their token. Outside liquidity, not internal liquidity. Still sleeping on Tron. You guys, Tron, Binance, any of those guys who China is going after right now are not going to do well. They're not going to be allowed here in the West. They're not going to be allowed over in China. Scary. Even though Justin is hanging out in the US, he won't be for long. I mean, especially with him getting involved with USDT. Whew, he's going to get smacked. Oh, over OTC? Well, I'm not going to do OTC ever. I want my coins on my... Is it a decentralized OTC solution? Because if it was, then I might be interested, but... Uh-oh, Kelly Loeffler is being appointed Georgia's U.S. Senator? I'm going to have to look into that. Whoa, that's big news if it's true. Yeah, she's involved with Trumpster, too, big time. And I mean, Trump don't like Bitcoin because, of course, what's going on with China and stuff. But you can't stop Bitcoin. So I don't like Trump, but I don't like Mexican cartels more. I don't like China. So I don't even know what I'm thinking right now. I'm just as confused as most of you, let me tell you. I'm like, what do I do here? Blockchain patents are stupid, I'll tell you that. Bitcoin, I mean, it goes against everything Bitcoin and open source was made for. Yeah, that just makes me know that Craig Wright is not Satoshi. It's because he's pushing that. No, Satoshi would never do that. Yeah, that'd be crazy if that happens, you guys. Well, I think that's about it for the stream today, you guys. So watch for the long squeeze coming Monday. According to my TA, we going down. Paint TA is one of the best. Monday, I have a good episode for you guys who are involved with Ethereum DeFi. Why I think DeFi is going to kick off the next bull run. It's always a technological, I mean, something happens within cryptocurrency that advances the industry technologically. I mean, first time, of course, first run in 2011 was because Bitcoin was created. It was something new. I mean, amazing. The second one was Bitcoin forks. People started creating altcoins, basically forks of Bitcoin. Third one was ICO fever, the RC20 contract. That's kicked it off in 2017. I think DeFi is going to be the next one, kicks it off in 2021. The reason I think so, and some people are like, well, DeFi is out right now, you know, and why aren't the tokens 10xing, 20xing? It takes 4-year cycles, is one of the things it takes. But I mean, markets always go through the 4-year cycles. But in 2015 was when the ERC20 token came out. You know, it wasn't until late 2017 until the implications of what the ERC20 did for fundraising were fully realized. VCs started eating it up. I mean, it's going to take a while for a lot of the financial institutions, banks, enterprises to realize what DeFi can do for them. So 2021, I think. 2020 is going to be a great year for Bitcoin and crypto. It's going to be going up, but the parabolic run isn't going to happen in 2020, in my opinion. The parabolic run when we go, well, is going to be 2021. So my Tyler analysis just says that, but I wouldn't trust it one bit. I do plan to stake Ethereum. I just actually got a brand new computer which can handle it all. Got myself, it's a pretty slick computer. Didn't get me the best graphics card you can get, 2080 Ti. I got a 2080 Super. It's good still. And I got a VR headset too. If you guys haven't tried VR, that shit's crazy. I got the Oculus too. Now I'm talking about Palmer. I added Palmer on Facebook too. I found out, so let me pull back up this before I get going. Where is it? So I did a little more sleuthing. I searched for this Bruno Bacoca Jr. because I was like, who is this guy? And I searched this in Google, didn't find anything. So I searched in Facebook, and I found one, a person So I looked up his friends, and Palmer Luckey was his friend. So I added both of them on Facebook. They were probably like, who the fuck is this guy? How does he know about what we're doing? But yeah, weird stuff going on with this. Might make a full video. Oh yeah, Palmer Luckey too is an early Bitcoin adopter. Figured that out too. He started adopting Bitcoin in 2013. So he made some cash off that too. So I might make a full video exposing, not really exposing, but just investigation, I guess. Ah, yeah, dude, it's called investigative journalism. Scotty P. I know how to use the internet like a son of a bitch. I'll tell you that right now. I can find anything. Yeah, thumbs up, Sander V. Thank you guys. Now, Richard Hart is a tool. I'll tell you that right now. He got hella mad when I started talking crap about his hex. He came into my chat. You fucking scam boy. I'm like, get out of here, you fucking whiner. He's whiny. I don't even know about Coinbase much. Guy's kind of douchey. Yeah, he is a strange guy. Yeah, I said I accept Charles Hoskinson's UFC fight. Let's go, Charles. I saw that Bright Night, and I want to fight Charles too. So let's go. I can't wait. Hopefully it'll at a conference in 3 months or something. And we have a whole ring set up, UFC ring. I'm gonna get Mandeville to be in my corner. Hopefully Charles gets Butterbean to be in his corner. Oh, that was pretty funny, actually. Because Charles Hoskinson is probably 220 pounds. I'm only 140 pounds, and I'll still beat his ass. I guarantee that. I used to beat all the heavyweights in our wrestling in high school. I'm a damn good wrestler, Charles. I wrestled 103 pounds in high school. Mean, though. I'll tell you that. I imagine Charles is secretly training. But it doesn't matter. He could get the best trainers in the world. If you don't have talent, you don't. Don't beat up boomers. Okay, boomer. Oh, and I forgot. I got to put this. So everyone thinks it's okay, Bitcoiner. Oh, I hate that. No, it's not okay, Bitcoiner. It's okay, boomer to frickin' XRP trolls. Ricardo Spagni of Monero. When Green Eggs and Ham, the Sam guy, Ripple troll, basically tried to get on him. He was like, okay, boomer. Got him so mad. So now whenever that guy tries to argue with me, I just go, okay, boomer. Gets him mad. Oh yeah. Vitalik is a project from Area 51. Vitalik's an alien, maybe? That could be true. He is an escaped one. Chilling. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to tap him out. I mean, I'm a wrestler, so I might even let him, take me down so he thinks he's going to win and then end it with a triangle. Just to make it, pretty damn impressive. Triangle choke. You wouldn't even know how to defend it. And I'm super fucking, I can do some crazy shit, you guys. So, super flexible. the DeFi space in 2020 is going to be a great year for Bitcoin, in my personal opinion. We're going to have a little down trend up until 2020. I think December, January, we may be in the like 5, high 6 range. In between 5 to 7, I think. Probably more 5, 6 because of the U.S. miner purge. But by February, I think, it's going to start rocketing off. The Chinese miners need to become more profitable. I mean, at 6,000, they're still at 100% ROI, but 400% is nicer. A figure 4 leg lock? Oh, yeah. That'd be funny. Or I might put them in the banana splits and make them tap like this. I've done this to wrestlers in matches. It's one of the only locks you can use in wrestling. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can get a good one. Perfect wrestling banana splits. It's got some more. So this is what I'll put them in.
Come on, Andrew!
You get their legs and you're pinning them like that, but you're spreading their legs. And it's a lock, basically, and like literally it hurts. Ow! I did this like 3 or 4 times in wrestling. It's a mean move to do because it embarrasses your opponent, but it hurts. Boom! So I'll nanner split Charles. So if you guys don't think I'm a wrestler, I know the banana splits right off the top of my head. Come on. Charles, you're going to get hurt. Pretty gay, but okay. I love when people like say wrestlers are gay, dude. Wrestlers are the toughest dudes around. They'll fuck you up. So don't talk shit about a wrestler. Yep. Wrestling seems super mega gay to me. It's a tough sport. I mean, it's the toughest sport around. It's the only you versus another guy. Other sports, it's teams. It's literally the most, hands down, it's only you out there. It's the toughest sport. You try to wrestle for freaking 3-2 rounds. You'll be dead. You won't be able to do it. I'll tell you that. Yeah. I hate when people talk shit to wrestlers. But that's what happens. People do talk shit and then they get hurt. Yeah. Michael Lugan knows. It's the hardest sport. It turns you into a tough mother effer, I'll tell you that. I don't know one pussy of a wrestler. I'll tell you that right now. Have a good night, youngster B. Yeah, Charles will be dessert. So, Charles Hoskinson, I accept your fight. I can't wait to meet you in the UFC ring, and you're going to get nana splitted. My nuts are going to be in your face. So, I appreciate everyone tuning in to the stream, you guys. I'm going to take off. Been here for about an hour. Go watch some foosball. So, 978 too. We almost broke 1,000. I get more live streamers than Charles. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it is. So, everyone, I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow, great video regarding DeFi if you're into that, why it's going to kick off the bull run, and some of my favorite projects. So, tune into that, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.